Some things lost are lost forever.
Hi guys, welcome back. Spoiler alert. For better or ill, The Lord of the Rings, The Rings of Power has found itself halfway between these two extremes. While the first episode of Season 1 and the eventual revelation of Mordor's creation made for compelling television, the second season of The Rings of Power got off to a similarly strong start with an extended sequence that reveals how Sauron became Halbrand. However, the show has struggled to sustain that momentum. Up until the very end, The Rings of Power Season 2 follows the same routine. It has difficulties telling interesting tales on a smaller scale. The two-part Siege of Eregion, a pivotal point in Sauron's ascent to power, is the culmination of all the events of Season 2. Though with a few tweaks, the show presents it as such. Not that Sauron is spearheading the push for one. As an alternative, Adar leads the charge in this conflict, which starts in the penultimate episode and ends in the finale. Though it's a beautiful sequence that unites nearly every important character on the show, the program seems unsure of where to focus its attention. The key to this siege is the deception of Celebrimbor by Sauron. This season, Charles Edwards has been among the best players, and it's entertaining to see him spar with Charlie Vickers' delectably cunning Onatar. There is a lack of intrigue to the show's other parts, though. The fight to defend their race is being fought by Arondir, Galadriel, Elrond, and the other elves, but the significance of the conflict is diminished because we already know how it will end. It is obvious why these tales are interwoven with the story. Payne and McKay must provide personal stakes to Tolkien's more general themes. The series' inability to effectively tell these stories is the issue. As the Siege of Eregion draws to a close, even Sauron's fated rematch with Galadriel seems unimpressive. It is possible that The Rings of Power is playing it safe when it ought to be taking chances, depending too much on past expertise. It's easy to understand why Payne and McKay might be reluctant to take chances. For the estate of Tolkien and countless others worldwide, his mythology is priceless. However, the chances that are taken, Adar's tale, Galadriel, and Elrond's kiss, don't seem natural. It is unfortunate in light of the Siege of Eregion's sheer spectacle. More Middle-earth stories? Try to catch up, but major revelations give contradictory answers. One of the most significant revelations in the second season finale of The Rings of Power is that, despite much speculation since his debut, the stranger is in fact Gandalf. It's a weak one, if only because the stranger's tale has felt unrelated to the series' happenings up to this point. Everything changes now that we know he's Gandalf. However, why not make it clear from away that we are viewing the Genesis tale of one of the most recognizable characters from The Lord of the Rings? Retaining this information until now is a perplexing decision that captures all that seems strange about The Rings of Power. The show may lose sight of the sheer wonder that can be evoked by Tolkien's original texts and Jackson's films in an attempt to preserve mystery. There are hints of it this season. I was pleased to see broad vistas of Elrond, Galadriel, and their elven companions traveling over Middle-earth. But the show occasionally stumbles due to its overabundance of surprises. The Rings of Power Season 2's most direct and impactful plot is the catastrophe of Khazad Dûm. As Prince Durin IV and Disa, Sophia Nomvete, and Owain Arthur play appropriately tragic characters who must watch as their homeland is devastated by the king's desire. The performances of Nomvete, Arthur, and Peter Mullen as Durin III are strong and impactful, providing genuine passion to the Khazad Dûm narrative. Tolkien's stories, regardless of their media, are a testament to their emotional impact, which, when done well, may have a significant effect. This is how the Rings of Power accomplish a lot of things. However, it sounds empty when it becomes bogged down in attempting to adhere to contemporary television standards. It's almost as though the material is defying interpretation. I still believe in The Rings of Power because it consistently demonstrates moments of genius. It's beautifully done and well acted, depicting a story of virtue versus evil that is ageless. All it needs to do is let the story's magic do its work by letting go of outside pressure and existing exactly as it is. I appreciate you seeing.